Welcome to Bad Gear, the show about the world's most hated audio tools. If there is one brand most of you wouldn't associate with bad gear, it's most probably Moog. Nothing, absolutely nothing would be the same without the iconic tones, UI perfection and unforgettable designs of Robert Arthur Moog's creations. Today we are going to talk about the DFAM, the drummer from another mother. While other Moog instruments were either revolutionary products or modernized take on existing ones, this 2018 analog percussion synthesizer seems like a technical step backwards, and blasphemous souls might say that its only purpose is to sell as many hastily put together drum machine contraptions as possible to well-heeled modular synth hipsters. I wouldn't.
At the first glance, this
son of Moog
is ticking all the boxes. Timeless retro design, a Euro-Rack-ready patch bay and plenty of knobs with a smooth feel. Well, most of them. While the emptiness of the rear panel is a little disturbing for non-modular people like me, the DFAM is chock full of analog synthesizer goodness tailor-made for drum sounds and beyond. Thumping vintage kicks, noisy snares, distorted sounding groove monsters, bleeps, bloops and classic filter saps are only the beginning. The sound engine revolves around two beefy oscillators capable of producing triangle and square waves and a dedicated noise generator. Oscillator pitch can be modulated with a punchy decay-only envelope, the internal sequencer we will talk about in a minute, and an external CV source. The harmonic vocabulary of the oscillator section can be expanded by employing the hard sync and FM functionality. It goes without saying that Moog included their trademark low-pass and high-pass ladder filter, a religious artifact of great power. Like most filters based on this design, its resonance comes with self-oscillation and a significant bass cut at higher values. There's another stripped down envelope for filter cutoff, and noise can be used as a modulation source. Nice! A more versatile envelope for the overall volume can be set to fast and slow attack. The sequencer is
very seriously basic.
8 steps only. No pitch quantization, no glide, and worst of all, no reset. Yes, there are a few workarounds that ask for more modular stuff, but you have to stop the sequencer and set it to start manually using the advance button when combined with normal gear. Speaking of buttons, the trigger functionality comes in handy for sound design and sampling sessions, and I'm fine with the archaic preset library system. Okay, let's address the two pachyderms in the room. There's no MIDI, which is a bit too old school for my taste, and the instrument is more or less monophonic. So if you are searching for a drum machine in the tradition of Roland's TRs, you will have to look elsewhere. Thanks again to the great people over at Klangfarbe for lending me one of their new DFAMs, which for around €600 don't come cheap. But hey,
it's a jolly good day for the mooging.
The drummer from another mother is a fancy box optimized for analog drum sounds with a very distinct Moog flavor. Is it too specialized and minimalist for conventional music production setups?
You have already heard the DFAM in today's intro tune. That sounds smooth and sinister at the same time. I wanna know if we can squeeze an entire arrangement out of that single monophonic voice.
Well, this did something to my body chemistry. I wouldn't want to play an entire set this way, but it's clear that the DFAM provides a vast array of high-end sounds. The pitch tracking when using external CV signals is tight. Given the lack of MIDI and essential sync features, it's not always convenient to integrate the instrument into existing setups. Let's team it up with former Bad Gear protagonists. Interesting. I really like the other two instruments, but compared to the Moog, they sound like a wet blanket was thrown over the speakers. The DFAM is surprisingly versatile for a drum synth. Time to push it a little further in this deep and dubby analog sound FX Vienna 16 down and/or breakbeat. The drummer from Another Mother is a real Moog, and it sounds really good. This is of course a great thing, but it would probably make me wanna spend a lot of money on stuff that plays in the same league. At the same time, it's optimized for use with modular gear. You can get great results in other music production ecosystems as well, but I found its limitations and design omissions to be quite a buzzkill in both music production and live jamming situations. I assume that if you're still watching, you either A, already have one of these, or B, you're waiting for the new and upgraded version with MIDI, USB and a blindness-inducing paint job. Thanks for watching and see you next time! Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Feel free to like, subscribe, become a patron and leave a comment what other kind of gear you would like to see and hear on the show.